learning patience and how not to compare yourself, taking care of your mental health, make sure that's first. And then just doing the unorthodox, because as a black woman, if you want to reach uncharted heights like in this life, you got to do the shit that people gonna be looking at you sideways for, period. And I'm just gonna take y'all back. So, you know, I remember going to the military because I'm like, something about this college shit and I don't really know where I'm going, it's not working for me, so I got to do something. So I jumped off the porch. Y'all, I didn't tell nobody that I was going to the military up until a week before I had left. And I knew that it was right for me. I knew that in my heart this was something that I had to do. And, you know, everybody was mad as fuck, okay? If Trump was in office, I come from a super pro-black family. My family was not having that shit. And even a few people in my family was like, she's not going to make it through basic training. And it's something about a motherfucking saying that I'm not going to do something that makes God say, well, you're going to tell me that my child not going to do something. Not only is she going to do it, but she's going to exceed the ultimate expectation. I'm gonna do the most for her. And not only did I make it through basic training, but I got injured in basic training and I still fucking made it, you know? And it's like nobody wanted me to go, but I was like, this is what I have to do for me. And I got out and bought my first house at 25 and got to live in my first house for 3 years. And now I'm about to move to a big city for the first time, and I get to rent my house out. And it's like, it was a very slow process, and in that time I had to learn patience. I remember when I bought my house, I was like, okay, now I need to buy a rental property. And the way that God set it up for me, it was to the point where like I don't even have to explore going into a new city on my own. Like I'm gonna have somebody there that cares about me and is able to like show me the ropes of like actually living in a bigger city. You know, and I was already sitting on a golden egg that I couldn't even see, you know. And then, you know, God really had to show me how to appreciate that, and just had the patience, because it was going to work out for me to be a property owner before 30, but because that was my goal. But I just had to wait for life to happen and how all of it would just pan out. And even like when you have big goals in life, taking care of your mental health is 100% number one, because you're going to eventually reach a space in your life where you're going to see that like reaching your goals is going to be unattainable if you don't take care of your mental health. Because believe it or not, us being procrastinators, not being good with money, not being good with building relationships, those are all skills that are interconnected and have to do with your mental health. And if you're not taking care of that, you're going to reach blocks within your journey to becoming successful, you know. And you know, and another thing, like with not comparing yourself to other people, because I hear people say like leave your hometown, everybody don't have that privilege to do that, you know. It just so happened to work out that way for me. But shit, don't be afraid to admit that you are insecure. And if you on Instagram, if you on all these social media platforms and you following people from back home and they making you feel like you're behind, don't be afraid to go to fuck ghost. Even if it's people close to you, I wish I would have went. If I could go back, I would have just been like, y'all, I gotta take care of my motherfucking mental health. I'm feeling real insecure about where I am in life, and I would have done it. The way I went about it was completely fucking wrong. Coke rants. I went on coke, but like y'all not like say coke rants. But just take time to get your shit together. Don't be ashamed to say that you are insecure about where you are in life, because you're not gonna get nowhere if you don't admit it first. Sometimes you just gotta take that time to like be by yourself and really lock the fuck in on your goals, on your mental health, and learning how to have patience. Because it may look like everybody doing this thing overnight. Either they did it overnight and it's not gonna last, or it took them a long time to get to that overnight success. You get what I'm saying? And you gotta understand that when you on your own path, like, you can't compare yourself. You can't, because it's gonna seem like the shit is going so slow. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. As somebody that has learned that patience is key, you're going to start to realize when shit start rolling in for you, you're not even gonna want nothing that's fast. I don't want shit that's fast. Like, even now, I've been creating for a long time, since 2019. And my platform is just starting to gain traction. And even now, it's like a slow type of traction. And I love that. I don't want nothing that's fast, because things that come fast, they don't last long. They don't last long. And you don't even understand how to take care of what it is that's coming fast. So it's like, I'm still learning how to be a good steward over the things that I've been blessed with thus far. I'm still learning. So it's like, I don't even want things that come too fast, because it's gonna come like on some overnight shit and I'm not even gonna know how to handle it, you know. And I'm saying this because I understand that, like, you know, especially with like having BPD or like being neurodivergent, I feel like the world around us seems like it's going so fast and everybody moving so fast and things are moving so fast. And it's like in our world, everything is going so slow because we having these mental blocks and these mental struggles. But it's like, slow down. Even me getting my BPD diagnosis, my therapist told me that a good therapist will take their time diagnosing you. So even that didn't come fast for me. And it was so much that I was just confused about in the midst of me like chasing my dreams and trying to find a balance for myself, to the point where, and me even digging into my past and getting down to that, to the point where when I eventually got the BPD diagnosis, it's easier for me to get through because I've done the bulk of the work. I've done getting in tune and in touch with my traumas and all of that. That's why it's so easy for me to talk about it. But I just want to come on here and say that I have so much more to do, y'all. I'm so busy. I'm literally so busy. But I'm getting back to the comments, and we are still working on our support group. And I'm just so excited for what this platform is doing and like what we are going to do here. I'm so excited. But I did want to come and like do like a little motivational message, because those are my roots, y'all. That's my roots, and I wanted to get back to my roots just a little bit.